curvists and curvettes, or curvinistas, or something, I don't know. Welcome to the 61st episode of the Curve the Cube podcast. This is Jemmy with Flintstone Media, bringing you this through my hosting and producing Megatron. Anyways, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but on this episode, I'm very excited because I super duper love, especially doing Curve the Cube Kids episodes. So make sure you check out the Curve the Cube Kids page and see who else I've interviewed, because kids are awesome. And this one is no exception. Her name is Erin Reese DeJarnette, and she is an up-and-coming actress, singer, dancer, acrobat. Like, she's incredible. She has so much drive, and she's just phenomenal. Her eyes like literally light up when she talks about what she does, and she clearly loves it. So I first heard about Erin Reese when I saw that she was on Coat of Many Colors, the Dolly Parton movie that aired around Christmas time. And was so popular it re-aired, but she had a role in it. She was one of the school kids, and she was so cute and phenomenal, and I was like, I need to have this girl on my podcast, and lo and behold, ask and you shall receive. And so you're gonna hear Erin. I sat down with Erin, her business manager Ruben, and her parents, who also were amazing and just super lovely. And we all sat down together and talked about Erin, and she talked about her drive, what she wants to do, what her experiences are doing movies and music and commercials, and just how much she's really focused and driven to pursue her dreams. And she was lovely and wonderful, and you guys are going to love her as much as I did. But I want to make sure that you guys follow her. Go to ErinReeseOfficial.com. That's her website. That's still in the works, but it's coming along. And you can also find her on Facebook at Erin Reese Actor, or on Instagram as Erin_Reese_official, or on Twitter at Erin Reese DeJarn, DeJarn, or just go to my handles and you'll find her there. And speaking of my handles, follow the Curve the Cube on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, sure I'm somewhere else, Tumblr, something, and give us some likes, subscribe, follows, all of that stuff, retweets, everything. And sit back and relax and enjoy the 61st episode of Curve the Cube. Oh, by the way, this episode is sponsored by Little Smiles, and Little Smiles is an amazing organization that helps kids out who need it. So whether they're sick or the family's fallen on some really hard times, there's just something really tragic has happened in that child's life. Little Smiles will step in and try to undo that tragedy as however they can, or help out. So make sure you go to littlesmiles.org, donate, catch one of their amazing events. They have the Stars Ball coming up soon, so go ahead and check out littlesmiles.org. Click on the Florida chapter and get all that info. So again, sit back and relax for the 61st episode of the Curve the Cube podcast with Curve the Cube Kid, Erin Reese DeJarnette. Enjoy. Curve the Cube will now initiate.
Hi there.
Hello, are you Ruben?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Jemmy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi,
Come right in.
Hi. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, are you Cindy?
Yes, I am.
Hi, nice to meet you. Good.
This is Todd, Erin's dad.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Hi, Erin. So great to meet you. You're so cute. How are you? Good. Where can I put my things down?
Wherever you want. If you want to be here, if you want to go,
Wherever Erin would be most comfortable, really.
You want to go on the back porch? You want to live here? You want to go? Where do you want to go?
Back porch?
You want more room?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So, do you mind if I go ahead and get started? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ready? You excited?
Yay.
I'm so excited to talk to you. So, happy belated Christmas and New Year's and holidays and all of that. And I was really excited to see over Christmas that you got to have a part in Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors. That was so neat. When I first heard that a local girl was in it, I was like, yay, go Florida. So how did you first hear about that?
Well, my mom actually put in a picture for the like the auditions. Because they already got like all the people for the like main part.
Main cast,
so
yeah.
So they just needed the like the background. So they just needed about like 13 kids total. So my mom put in a picture of me, and then they saw it. Then they said I'll be perfect for it.
Awesome.
So then that's how I got into that.
Wow. So did you have to go and audition, or was it just based on your picture?
Just based on my picture.
Oh, good for you. That's easy. That's nice. Must have been relaxing.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's so neat. So how did you find out that you got it? Was it a phone call? Was it an email? Like, how did you find out?
I think it was an email.
An email?
It was
an
both.
email?
It was both. Well, we had to do the
I really don't know.
do an additional submission off the original photos.
Gotcha.
Which she kind of did. I do all that background stuff.
Right.
Do all the technical.
Right.
But we had to take her in the backyard, and they said we're really interested. Out of so many kids, we're down to the last few. We're looking for, and then they sent us pictures of Dolly's family. Actually,
It was
yes.
awesome.
Wow.
You got to see like all of the family members, but because there was like only about 8 children when Dolly was 9, there was only like 8 brothers and sister total. So you got to like see all that, and it was really awesome.
So we had to
so
duplicate
neat.
and send it black and white and kind of downplay her to look for the character.
Right. Look more authentic to the role and the time and all of that. Oh my gosh, how neat though. What a fun
It was awesome.
project for you. That's so cool. So what did you know about Dolly Parton beforehand?
Oof. I knew she had like a lot of family members.
Yeah.
Like a lot of brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
I
But
went to Tennessee.
yeah, we
Did
went
you?
to Tennessee, and I actually got to see her tour bus. So I actually like learned a lot about tour bus. Like I think a friend, or was it a friend, got to drive the tour bus, like a really good friend.
Oh, her best.
Yeah, her best-
friend who actually is in the movie that played by Hannah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Judy Ogle. Well, they actually got to be on the tour bus, and they got to like drive her wherever she needs to go.
Wow.
So
They're best friends to this day.
Yeah.
they're still best friends.
No kidding.
It was awesome.
She's the one in the movie that stuck up for Dolly and fought off the mean kids, right?
Rudy.
Yeah.
Right.
Sanders.
Okay. That's so funny. That to this day they're still friends. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing with the kids that are in the film. We formed a very tight bond.
I
with
can
all of them.
imagine.
Yeah.
And Hannah, who played Judy Ogle, Farrah, who played Stella. They all they live in LA, so they're getting bigger parts. They're all doing like extra movies, things like that. A lot's coming from it.
Yeah.
And then Forrest just got
Forrest.
nominated for a Young Actors Award, and he's from Alabama.
Oh,
he was
wow.
Rudy, the bully.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Was he nominated for that movie? Do you know? Or,
Yes.
Yeah.
Coat of Many Colors.
Yeah.
We just got the announcement from his mom. We just
All kind of bonded.
It was amazing.
Well, it's a unique experience, I'm sure, for you all to go through. You know, that kind of happens when you find yourselves in a unique experience with just a few other people who could ever say that they were there. It's kind of neat. How did you prepare for this whole project and everything?
Oof.
Your coffee.
I just when we went there, we went on the first day, and I got to see my costume, but they had to change it like so many times.
Really?
Because the dress wasn't like perfect. The first dress that I tried on was so like long, and because it was like 100 degrees every day, it was like black, long sleeve.
Oh, you'd been suffocating.
Yeah, and I had to wear like boots, so they changed it, and I like got into this rusty colored dress.
Yeah, it was like reddish brown. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really cute.
And
Stood out in the end.
Yeah.
yeah, I actually did.
Yeah.
And they were gonna put me in these boots and everything, but it was like really hard, and it was actually made by
The cobbler.
a cobbler, like a real cobbler. And so I tried that on, and it fit. And they said they're going to smooth it out and everything, so it won't be like hard as a rock.
Yeah.
So then the first day I went on set, I tried it on, and they were tiny.
Oh.
So then they had to go into all these boxes to find shoes for me.
Right.
And that's when they found the right ones for me. So yeah, that's like how I got ready for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like pretty awesome, like them going through all that drama just to like get me perfect.
Right. What was that like to have wardrobe all over you, makeup and hair, and like all these people paying all this attention to you in that way?
It was awesome because yeah, they made me dirty.
Really? How did they do that?
They like put this it was like this kind of flour. What was it?
Gluten-free flour.
Gluten-free flour.
Gluten-free flour.
Then they had to put like this dye in it.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to like put it all over us, on our face, on our legs, on our clothes.
You must have been thinking, I took a shower for this?
Yes. I actually did take a shower, and I was like, oh, great. And then, but it was pretty awesome getting like all that stuff done to me.
Yeah.
Because I never done that before, so
That
it
sounds
was
so
awesome.
much fun. I can only imagine.
Yeah,
You were in
and
the woods.
yeah, we were in the woods getting all bit up by ticks and everything, but it was worth
Other than
it.
that.
It was worth it. And then it was really cool because you got to go in this like little tent, and these people like put sunblock on you. Then they'll put like all this foundation on you to like make you look really like perfect. Not like too perfect, but good enough for the movie.
Yeah.
So it was really awesome getting your hair done because you had to like get a picture of you taken, because on the next day they had to do it
exactly
like that.
Yeah.
So every time we'll take like a break, they had to take a picture of us.
Oh my gosh.
So like they had to do my face, then the back, then the two sides. It was
what a process.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So how many days were you actually on set?
about almost a month.
Almost a month?
Yeah.
No kidding. Because I guess you were part of every single classroom scene? Yeah.
I was part of the church scene, the classroom
Oh, that's
scene.
right, the church scene too.
Yeah. It just took a long time for all that stuff.
Wow. Was it what was like the most surprising thing about the actual process of filming a movie for you?
Getting like the camera like focused on you. When I was the first scene that we actually did was us walking to the schoolhouse when Denver was chasing Dolly into the school. That was our first one, and the camera was actually on me and another boy, Taylor, walking to the school, and I was like, oh my gosh, the camera's actually on me. So I was like, I am so happy right now.
That's awesome.
I was about to cry because the camera.
And what did Todd tell you, the assistant director, about? Although they didn't necessarily have speaking parts because there weren't many.
We
we
were still like
They needed you to really
almost
act.
the main. Like what
Well, they
were we
wanted you
called?
to act and not just stand there at your typical background. They
Right,
wanted
right.
them
You were
to-
part of the story.
So the fact that
course.
all the kids were together, there's only 13 of them, it made it a lot easier.
Yeah, yeah.
And they said that like with facial expressions, it's actually harder than like talking. So like we had a because we were like 6 kids, like in the background, we had to like make all these faces, but it was like still hard making all those faces.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing your work.
Yeah, doing the work. It was pretty awesome, like getting like their acting on camera.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Oh, well, it sounds like it's just such an exciting experience for you. I mean, I saw the picture of you in the coat of many colors chair and just looked like you were really, like, super happy to be there.
I was. It was so awesome being in that chair.
Oh.
Like, you have no idea.
Oh, my gosh. I can only imagine.
It was awesome.
What did your friends think of the whole experience of you going away and being in this movie?
Oh, well, my best friend, Caitlin, when I told her, they were just so thrilled and excited that I was going to be in a movie.
Yeah.
But she was still sad because I had to go away for almost a month.
Yeah.
And I won't, like, get a chance to see her.
Yeah.
And I only had to, like, go back home for only, like, about one time. because it was...
We came back a couple times for weekends.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, just short little...
Yeah.
We lived a hotel life, and fortunate enough, we were in the same hotel with all of the leads, so the kids
Oh, that's good.
kind of live like the Disney show, The Sweet Life.
Oh, right. Like,
You can tell her a little about that.
strange version of a dorm, but like...
Yeah, Ricky Schroeder, Joe McCrae,
Right?
Stella Parton, and all the kids running from floor to floor. We were
Ding
afraid
dong
we were going to
ditching.
get...
Ding dong ditching.
Wait, did you do that a lot?
Yes. Farrah, again, who played Stella.
Yeah.
She didn't know what ding dong ditching was at first.
What?
So then, me and Hannah and Forrest, we grabbed Farrah and we just started ding dong ditching people. Then every day after us being on set,
Yeah.
we'll go in like the pool and everything. Then we'll get out and then we'll go to Farrah in her dad's room and we'll have movie night. Then before movie night, we'll get out, like sneak out of the rooms and ding dong ditch people. Then Farrah was
So you did Miss Mary
addicted.
Lane, who played your teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't go out so well?
Well.
She joined in.
Yeah, she
Oh,
joined
she
in.
did?
Yeah, she joined in.
Fun.
But Farrah, then she was addicted to ding dong ditching.
It can be fun.
She's doing it like right now.
Probably
is.
she's like running around somewhere.
Yeah, she is. And but yeah, it was really fun, like
Yeah.
working with everybody, because now we're really close now. And whenever I go out to California this summer, I'll be able to like see him again.
Oh, cool.
So it will be awesome seeing him again.
Awesome. So you're planning on going to California? Mm-hmm. Oh, fun. What's going to bring you out there? Just looking for more opportunities or
Yes.
something else?
And
Okay.
I'm going like to an acting camp.
Oh,
there.
cool.
I went there about like 3 years ago,
Mhm.
and so Adrian Armonte, who played Esteban on Sweet Life
Okay.
of Zack and Cody, he's like my mentor and everything.
Nice.
Now we have like a bond together, and he's like been helping me with all my acting and everything.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah, and I actually got like a call back for Kids Bop.
Oh,
and I
no
was supposed to be
kidding.
there yesterday at 5 in California.
Oh,
So then we had to like call him, and we had to call Ruben, and we had to like talk. We just didn't know what to do. So we're thinking about going out there this Tuesday,
okay.
like to see if we like what we need to do.
Okay, cool. So how did you end up getting in touch with Esteban first? How did that even happen?
Well, that was long ago. I don't
Was it
remember.
long ago?
Originally, she started modeling at 4.
Yeah.
And Ford signed her, Karen Greer.
Wow.
And then Ford shut the kids division down for whatever reason in Miami. So Karen had been in the business for quite some time, so she decided to go out on her own. That being said, through doing some modeling and things, as she progressed, she got a little bit of the acting bug. She started going to a few workshops and things, and one of which was hosted by Adrian Armonte.
Okay.
And he just kind of took her under his wing, and we went out to LA. When would you say? A few years ago?
Probably.
Yeah.
3 years ago in the summer.
Yeah.
She was about 8 when she first went out there, and he was afraid she'd be a little bit younger,
But it was awesome.
That's good. So do you remember those days back when you were about 4 and you wanted to, you first got into modeling and all that?
I kind of like remember a little.
Yeah.
I would like make all these poses, and I'll like just dress myself like a model and everything. I'll like cause I'm like a little fashionista.
All right.
So
Excuse me.
when I was like 4, I would do all these clothes. Like I'll gather almost my whole closet, put it on my bed, and see what will like go together.
Oh, you're so funny.
And so then
That's
my mom,
so funny.
yeah, then my mom.
Oh my gosh, I wish my son would do that. Save me some trouble.
And then my mom, she took a picture of me, like a headshot, and sent it to all these agents. And then I had, after that, like, I think I don't think, was she an agent? That did my first photo shoot? When I did my first photo shoot?
your original photographer?
Yeah.
No, that was just to see. We weren't sure. People had told us she should be a model when she was younger.
Yeah.
So we had gotten something through a local photographer down south, and that's kind of how the whole thing started.
Gotcha.
She's amazing, and I was surprised because she was such a shy child.
But she comes alive when the camera is there, I guess, right?
That's kind of what happened. It was like a whole different child. She got behind the lens and got the photos, and it was pretty much on from that.
That's so funny. It's funny how that happens sometimes with kids, or I mean people in general, but I know especially with kids, how once they're in their element, it's like everything just brightens up all of a sudden, whether it's, you know, playing baseball or being in front of a camera or whatever, being in front of a piano, whatever it is, like all of a sudden. Yeah, so I guess that's what you really love. And now I understand just how much you loved being on set and doing the whole wardrobe thing.
I do. Oh.
And now she's a few years ago she started doing musical theater.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
how we found out she could sing.
Oh. So it went modeling, then acting, then music.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know that you're going to be working on some music soon, right? Tell me about that.
With who?
Ruben.
With Ruben! Yeah, tell us all about your musical aspirations. What do you want to do?
Well, I just like, I don't know how to like explain it.
Because I saw you singing Hello and Girlfriend, You're Good.
Thank
Your
you.
mom was like taking her little sneaky shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got in trouble for that.
I bet you did, but it was worth it. It was good.
I guess so,
Good,
yeah.
I guess it just comes natural, huh?
Yeah, I don't even know who I get it from.
Your dad, of course.
Well, yeah, he can do like a little tune.
Yeah, a tune or two.
He's
He does, yeah.
Good.
But country, she's afraid to, country is where she started, I think.
Yeah. Is that what you like the most, or yeah? Well, that kind of makes sense. Well, you go to Coat of Many Colors, and you hold the whole Dolly Parton, and you're exposed to those
Yeah.
people, and maybe it'll all work together for you.
When I was on set, I would like just sing like a song that I was learning, and my mom, we would like be in this big tent, and some of the cast will like be sitting with us. Then I'll just start walking off while singing the song that I was learning, and everybody was like, "She can sing." And my mom was like, "Did you know that a lot of people said you were a good singer?"
Hey, there you go.
I was like, "Oh, okay."
Okay. It actually makes me think of Dolly Parton herself when she was little, and how she just would start singing, and I guess that's how she got, people started paying attention, and girl, just sing wherever you go. Just sing. Go order something at McDonald's and sing it out. Like, sing. You're good. So you mentioned musical theater. Your mom mentioned musical theater. Were you like in school plays and stuff when you were little?
Yeah, I was in school plays, and I just started in first grade. I did during the holidays, like during Christmas and everything, I was in like 2 plays, and I would just start singing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but the first real play was mostly stuff through summer, like workshops and things like that.
Yeah, summer
local
workshop.
theater,
But I started doing
bigger production.
bigger productions, and I'm going to do this camp at IRSC for Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh.
And
Is that the one in California, or is that something else?
It's here
Oh, okay.
in IRC.
It's a Indian River State College
Oh.
has a children's theater, music theater camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
A workshop, I should say, and they put together productions. It used to be twice a year, and then the main director stepped down, and they're trying to reorganize again.
Gotcha.
So she's already you've been in several, tell her what you've been in so far.
Yeah, let me know.
Tell her what you've been in so
Yeah.
far.
I've been in IRC. I've been in Mulan, and the last one I was in. Oh, Willy Wonka.
No kidding. Fun.
Yeah, I was in Oompa Loompa.
Oh, how fun.
I was actually excited about
That must have been a totally different makeup experience.
Yes, I had to put circles on my face.
Oh my gosh.
And man, the wigs. There
I
was
can
so
only
much drama
imagine.
with the wigs.
I can only
What did you
imagine.
get to incorporate with being an Oompa Loompa that you loved?
I liked acrobatics.
What?
I got to do all my gymnastics things. I got to do
Like tumbling, like rolling and all that?
Oh,
Fun.
flexy, benzy, crazy stuff.
Oh, fun.
I
Okay, stop. That's awesome. I did like acrobatics and stuff when I was little and everything. It can be fun.
Yeah.
It can be a lot of fun. So you've been doing do you still do gymnastics, or this is from when you were little?
I stopped about a year, maybe 2 years ago.
This took about a little over a year.
Yeah,
a little
over
under
a
a year
year.
off.
Yeah.
Because I was just like getting a little bit tired of it and not like been doing it a lot.
You were competitive.
Yeah, I was competitive.
Wow.
I did hip hop. I think just hip hop.
Wow, good for you.
I did more, but at competition, I'll just do hip hop.
So you really don't like performing at all for people, do you?
No, I don't. I'm just kidding.
The
No.
worst day ever. Put a camera on here. You shut down. That's great, though. That's really, really awesome. Really excited for it. So with all of this, I mean, how do you balance? I know you're homeschooled, right? How do you balance acting? Doing music soon. Your schooling is you made honor roll recently. I saw because I do my research. And congratulations, good for you for that. So how do you balance everything?
Because it's homeschool, every time I'll miss something because I have to go to either California or I go to a summer camp or something, or anything. They just don't mind because all my teachers know that I'm a model, singer, actor, and everything.
Right.
So they know I have to do all this stuff. So there's it's flexible. So my mom will tell them that we have to go somewhere or they have to do something, and they just say okay. So then I have to do these overdue lessons, but then again I'm working, so I really don't mind that.
Yeah, you just kind of work it all out, right?
Mom keeps a tight schedule.
Yeah.
I bet. I think you have to.
Yeah. Whenever I'm doing all that kind of stuff, we would make schedules for when I do school and when I don't do school.
Yeah.
Even during Mini Colors, whenever we took a break, I did school.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I like homeschool much better than regular school.
Yeah.
Because regular school, I kept missing all these days because I had to do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So they so when I got my report card and everything, they'll say Erin has missed about 20 days in school or something.
Right.
And
But
has
you're still on a roll.
yeah, I was still on a roll.
Yeah.
But the principal was just making all this fuss about me going to all these things, and I had to start I had to stop doing all these auditions now because I had to do school, so I couldn't do all that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why we got into homeschool.
When you first thought about really doing this, really, really pursuing, being an entertainer, really, did you imagine that it would really get going the way it was? What was your dream when you first started doing this?
Well, I wanted to my dream, my big dream of me is being in all these movies, being a big singer one day. But
it's a process, so
yeah,
you're getting.
it's a process.
She's been very fortunate for the things that she's come into. We've just kind of right place, right time, right people.
Yeah. Right talent.
Right time, right. But nothing, her dad and I both agree that as long as it's something she wants to do.
That's great.
If it's something she wants to do, everything's driven by her.
Right, right.
The homeschooling, there was several decisions. One, the flexibility of the schedule obviously was important.
Totally, I get that, for sure.
She is getting a better quality of education, I have to say.
Yeah.
And it is virtual school, so it's through the county, it's statewide.
Yeah.
Most of the kids she was on set with were actually doing it as well.
Yeah.
People would then make comments about the virtual school. Oh, she's not interacting. Obviously, you can see she's not.
You have terrible social skills.
Yeah, her social skills definitely, because she's doing dance and so many other group things. She had her Party City commercial came out. There was a little bit of bullying, more of the jealousy type.
Yeah, I can
not
see
as
that.
much. More, she gets a lot of support, and she handled herself quite well. So, I think that as far as the homeschooling, it's just for the flexibility so that she can grow, and we can get her to where she would go to school all day long. Pick her up from school. We have to run to dance, run to this.
I can imagine the stress level was so much higher when you couldn't coordinate the balance yourselves.
Exactly, and we had an agreement with the school. Obviously, she wasn't, fully aware of being her age, but the agreement was that if she did have auditions, I would keep her in school as long as I could through the day, and then just take her out early. And she tutored twice a week to make sure the grades. So she's always been, a very good student, and education is very important.
That's good. That's good.
Most television stars are homeschooled.
Yeah. It's really impressive to see at such a young age that you already know what you want to do, and willing to make, I don't want to say sacrifices, because you're not sacrificing education at all, but to work your life around your goal. And I think that's really, really impressive that you have that drive in you. Because even if you didn't have that in you, no matter what your mom, Ruben, and your dad said, it wouldn't really happen. So I'm really proud to see you're a really impressive young lady.
Thank you.
That's what all it boils down to. You're a really impressive young lady.
Very artistic, extremely artistic.
Yeah.
She's fashion, like I said, she designs, she draws.
Yeah.
Every time her grandfather jokes all the time, what isn't she good at? What is she, good at?
I in school I didn't know how to do cursive because they wouldn't teach it to us. So about maybe a month ago, my grandparents actually got me a cursive book, and they said, well, I think this might take you a couple of weeks. I learned cursive one day.
Awesome.
I learned cursive.
Good for you.
It was awesome.
I don't remember what I was watching the other day. Maybe it was just the news or something, but they had uncovered a school, a really old school in Philadelphia or someplace old. They had been doing renovations, and they tore down this fake wall and found blackboards all behind it. They were 100 years old. Oh, wow. These blackboards, and the lessons were still on there. And what was really amazing is one of those lessons was cursive, and someone who was giving the report of the tour said, "Yeah, we don't teach this anymore." And I never knew that they didn't teach cursive anymore. I was like, "Wait, what?
Crazy?
They don't teach cursive anymore?
And the story,
when did this happen?"
And it's true. And tell her what propelled you to come. She came to us, and she went to her grandparents when they were out shopping and said, "I need to get this book."
Wow.
Why did you make that decision? What was the reason why?
Because I would walk around, and we were on vacation, and somebody actually noticed me when we were in this restaurant, and they said, "Oh, can I have your autograph?" So I was like, "Oh, okay." So then I just had to do it with a pen or a pencil and try to do it correct. And I didn't know how to do cursive at that
Back then,
time.
trying to show her how to sign her name because they don't teach it.
Right.
Kids today won't have a
That's
signature.
true. Yeah.
So here she is being asked for autographs, and I mean, it's the outpour of people have been amazing. We're getting requests for autograph pictures.
That's so great.
And it really bothered her that she
didn't know how to.
So she went to her grandparents, and they took her out to get the book, and she sat there and she did. She learned, didn't she?
See, that's what I mean. It comes from you within. There's something in you. That's really. I love it.
Hang her dollars on the wall at the restaurant
Yeah.
that they recognized. They just watched. We were there the day after Christmas, and they watched. They replayed the movie. It was so popular.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So they did it again. Coat of Many Colors aired again on Christmas night, and on the following day, we were having dinner in this restaurant, and some patrons kind of started
Looking at her.
So her grandfather said something, one thing led to another, and
Oh, that's so great. What was that like for you to be approached?
It was really cool. Some of the all these famous movie stars and everything, they'll say it gets they're getting all pressured because all these people will ask them, "Oh, can I have your autograph?" But me, I think that's pretty cool. I like that. It's pretty awesome.
That is great. Hey, that is a great answer. I love it. So I know that you have also done some. You mentioned the Party City commercial. You've also done some commercials for like was it Doritos or something that I saw? I forgot. But what are the other? Tell me about like your commercial experience and what those have been like for you to do commercials.
Well, Party City.
Disney. That's what I was thinking. Not Doritos. I know it started with a D.
Disney.
Starts with a D. What is it?
She so wants to be Disney, real Disney.
Oh.
Well, Party City, that was awesome. Also, I think on Friday, we had to go there, and they had to pick out all this stuff for me, and they had to take a picture of me and all these like clothes and everything, and they found the perfect dress for me for the commercial, and then when they found that, they took a picture and everything. Then we left, and the next day we did the commercial, and they got it on me and everything. They did my hair, and then they just added a bunny tail, like a little poof on my dress.
It was an Easter commercial.
Yeah,
It still
and
runs
a
to this
headband,
day.
Cute.
like a ear headband, and I was like, awesome. and then we just like started shooting, and all this candy was out on this table.
Oh my gosh.
So every time.
You have a sweet tooth?
Yes. Yes.
I know
do.
what that's like.
And then, because the table like was bigger than this table right now, and all this candy all over
my
the
gosh.
place. So then I'll like just sneak like an M&M.
Little something.
Yes. Every time we had it doing like another take, I'll just like start getting handfuls, then putting in my mouth. Handfuls. And then
A girl's got to keep her energy up.
yes. And then
It's an all-day shoot. She needed it.
And then there was when the commercial came out, all you could see was like a half a jar of M&Ms.
Oh, I wonder how that happened.
And I was like, oh no.
Messing with the props.
But again, everybody was eating the candy.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. And then we were taking like a break, and they said, if you guys find this golden egg, it has like $5-10 in it. So all the kids from the commercial were everywhere looking for this egg, and I was like, I need to find this egg.
Right.
And there's like these people that were saying, oh, you're getting close. Nope, you're not getting. And I just looked at my eye and I saw the golden egg. And I was like, I found it. And I was like, maybe these commercials are actually pretty awesome. I can get used to this. This is awesome.
And then Disney with the green screen.
Yeah, Disney with the green screen.
You had a green screen experience?
Yes.
This is very cool.
I had to pretend that there was a little girl, and I had to pretend that she was like my sister.
Mm-hmm.
So I had this big green screen, and
It's for the cruise ship.
yeah,
so.
it's for the cruise ship, for like the catalog, for like the when you get on there and you can like see in it.
Yeah.
So it was like for the Disney like thing for the kids, like when they walk in there and they like have loads of fun and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's like a big green screen, and I had to take my sister and by her hand and just like start pulling her. Or no, she was pulling me actually. Man, she was wild. She had too much candy.
She did.
She wanted. I mean, I don't want to be mean. Like, she would cooperate, but like, cause she was about like 3-4 years old.
Yeah.
You know how.
She's just being a 3 or 4 year old.
Yeah. You know how like 4-year-olds are.
Yeah, my son will be 4 in 2 months. Trust me, I know how 4-year-olds are.
4 and 5 are my favorite. Such good people.
And then before that, we had to like get on this like little table and start coloring and everything. And it was just pretty awesome. I loved it. And then we actually got to see the guy that was taking the picture of us. We actually got to see the picture with the green screen all.
With like everything in it now? Yeah,
with it.
yeah.
And we were like, man, that is awesome. Because I never used a green screen before.
Yeah,
So it was pretty cool.
That is really, really cool. Well, I mean, I can. What's the first time that you ever saw yourself on TV?
The first time I saw myself on TV, that was probably the Party City one.
Was it? Yeah.
That was probably, yeah, I think that was it.
No, the infomercial.
Infomercial?
News tape.
No, that didn't come out.
No, it did. It ran, but that was a thing. No, it did, but it was...
But she didn't see it.
Yeah, you didn't see it. 'Cause it's a late night infomercial.
Then it was that then.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a fuse tape.
But the first time you saw the Party City commercial, I can imagine
was
what
like-
that. Because I've talked to people who have heard themselves on the radio for the first time, and that experience. What's it like seeing yourself on TV the first time?
Well, whenever I heard, people were just messaging my mom on Facebook and on
hadn't seen
text. And we haven't seen it yet. And everybody's like, I just saw Erin on TV. I saw her on TV. And I was like, what? I didn't see it.
People from Georgia. I mean,
No kidding.
yeah, but I guess
'Cause it
we
was a
just
national
didn't know it was a
commercial.
national
Yeah.
commercial.
Oh.
So I'm through Facebook, of course, social media. We just saw Erin on TNT during the commercial of the.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And so then we were just flipping through all the through on the TV and everything, and I said stop, and I was like, that is the commercial that was on. And then she just started taking pictures and all that kind of stuff, making videos.
Oh, I would have
And
done
I
the
was
same
like,
thing.
this is awesome.
That's so cool.
That's
and it ran the next year.
yeah.
So the first year they did this long commercial, and she was part of it and had some good close-up, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Then the next year, we didn't know, and it ran again. And then this was basically all her, and then they used
No
her
kidding.
Yeah.
So it's been really neat.
No
But
kidding.
then this time.
They just use different shots each year. It
But
seems.
then this time, on the commercial, you didn't even get to see me.
Ah, boo.
The third year run.
And I was like, come on. What? I was like, I deserve that.
Heck yeah. You put in a lot of time.
Yeah, actually, I
candy.
did. A lot of candy in my stomach. And I had to go to dance after that. So I was like,
It's a long day.
Yeah, it was a long day. I had to go to dance. I was about to
Competition.
crash.
Yeah.
Because so much
A competition that night?
No.
Well, we had competition
Next
coming
week.
up.
Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha.
And we had to do all these costumes and everything. And I was like, I am about to fall asleep. I just ate all this candy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what candy does to you. It makes
Oh,
you
God,
like
yeah.
crash. So I was like, oh, I'm so tired. So then we got home. And
Sounds fun, though.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of fun. What has been, out of everything that you've done, which I know it's a lot to remember, but what would you say is the one memory that really sticks out as being one of your favorites?
Go to Mini Colors.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Easy answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I do another movie and I just do all these movies and people say, so what was your favorite movie that you did? I'll say Conan Mini Colors
Aw.
because it was awesome. It was such a great cast.
Mm-hmm.
And the executive producer, Sam Haskell, that actually does
Miss America.
Miss America pageant, he was awesome. That is actually Miss Mary Lane.
Mm-hmm.
That's her dad.
Oh, okay.
So, it was just awesome. He was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's a faith-based
Yeah.
film.
Yeah.
And he's actually friends with Dolly Parton, most of his life. And, Mary
Yeah.
Lane, yeah.
The connections were amazing on Dolly on the film with
Yeah.
Dolly. Stella, her sister, was on set, which was amazing.
Yep, I caught her. Uh-huh.
That is such. Unfortunately, Dolly was doing a lot of stuff in Tennessee while Erin was filming.
Mm-hmm.
So we kept hearing she would be on set, but obviously it just didn't happen for
Mm-hmm.
the times we were there. But everybody had some kind of connection to her, and
Yeah.
and there was never anything negative. It was very positive.
Yeah.
Very positive.
That sounds great.
And if Stella is anything like her sister, then amazing. Everything you read about Dolly Parton is true, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anything bad about her. I've always heard about how wonderful and warm and open
she is amazing.
is. So.
I always wanted to meet her.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you will one day. I'm sure you will. If you could, whether it's singing, acting, whatever, if you could work with anybody, who would your
Dolly Parton.
Oh, well, then there you go.
I wanted to meet, I'm a big Elvis and Dolly fan. But I always wanted to meet Elvis, but he kind of passed. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh well, if I don't meet Dolly, then I don't mind. But that is like my biggest dream to do: meet Dolly Parton in real life.
Oh my gosh.
And whenever I heard that she might be on the set, I was like, please let her be on the set. But because she had to do voiceovers for the movie, I was like, well, maybe next time. Maybe I'll meet her next time. But
all the kids were just so down to earth.
yeah, they are so
Allie,
nice.
who played Little Dolly, you know, it just, you hear such stories.
Yeah.
And you're worried as a parent.
Of course.
You know, you're worried
who
what
your child's going to be around, and of course.
You do, and it was, they just handled the kids. I don't know if it was because it was shot in Georgia. I'm not sure.
But there's like a connection between all of us.
Yeah.
Like, first time we met each other, everybody, Hannah, Farrah, Blaine, who played Dolly's like little brother. They're all in the pool, and I went out there, and I knew they were in the movie, but I was like a little bit shy, so I just went into the pool, and Hannah just started talking to me and all that kind of stuff, and everybody just like starting to talk to me, my mom, we just...
That's great. Very
everything.
welcoming.
Yeah, they were
us
welcoming.
out to dinner. There was no, even the kids, because there were only 13 kids on set, and then of course you had all the adult background. Even the 13 kids, none of them treated each other, oh, I'm the lead. It was nothing.
Yeah,
That's
nothing
awesome.
like
And
that.
even the kids that have experience, Hannah and stuff, they've all said that this has been amazing as far as what everybody complimented that have been in the business a while.
Yeah.
How there wasn't any type of pettiness or cattiness, I guess you would say. So.
You know, so when you said you're about to be 12, right? Okay, maybe a little younger than you. I had a huge crush on one Ricky Schroeder. Did you get to meet him?
Yeah.
Yeah? What was he like?
He was very down to earth.
Really?
So almost at the end of like filming and everything, and we were about to head back to the hotel. He was just sitting in his chair, reading, and I was working with JT. He was like one of the background kids. He walked up to him and said hi and all that kind of stuff, and then my mom was just talking to one of the other moms, and I just walked up to him and said, hi, my name is Erin. I shook his hand. He's like, well, nice to meet you, Erin.
Aww.
And then I just like walked back down, and my mom was like, oh, so you want to go meet Ricky Schroeder? And I was like, oh, I already met him.
I'm done.
So news, Mom.
Yeah. Like, what?
Okay, well, what about me?
And then staying in the same hotel, riding in. She, of course, didn't know who Gerald McRaney was, but, that was, I could tell my mom and dad, and and they were like, "Are you kidding me?"
Totally.
But yeah, Ricky Schroeder was a big one for me. And
Yeah.
Jennifer Nettles with the country singing,
She's amazing. Amazing.
She did an amazing job.
Yeah. And so is country singing what you want to do? I know with music you said that country's your favorite. You want to do that? Yeah.
But maybe like sometimes I'll like go into like pop or something. But I want to stick with like country.
Yeah.
And like maybe like a little bit of pop. But like that is like my life.
Who are your favorites?
Carrie Underwood. Raylan.
Who you got to meet?
Yeah, who
You
I
did?
actually got to meet. Yeah.
How?
We were at a concert, a Rascal Flatts concert.
Nice.
And,
They're so good.
Yeah, and the beginning, like, of all these singers? Well, there was Raylan, and then there was Scotty McCreery.
Oh, nice.
So, and they actually said, if you want to meet Raylan, just go by. Yeah, come down and go by the snack area, or by the T-shirts. And so I was like, I want to meet her. So
no, you showed initiative? I can't imagine that.
And so I just went right down. And we were just like waiting for her until we heard all this screaming. And I was like, wait, what is happening? So I looked, And I was like, that is Raylan. And then she, the people that work for Raylan were passing down these iPads, and they said, you can sign in, you put your email and all this, and a password, if you want to get her actual guitar. So my mom signed up, but I didn't get the guitar. But I was like, oh, it's fine with me.
I have a guitar now, hoping for, an autograph one day.
Yeah. Do you play guitar or?
I'm learning to.
Yeah.
I'm learning to.
Yeah, building on that list of things that you're terrible at, I'm sure, right? Guitar, acting, singing. Goodness gracious. Good for you.
And then I walked up to, then we were next, and it was me, my mom, and my sister. We walked up, and she just said, hi, how are you? And I was like, good. And I was like, this is the best day ever.
That's amazing.
And then she took a picture with us, and I got to touch her when she was taking the picture.
You got a little taste of what it would be like to tour. That was it. We were done.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Look how bright your eyes are. You're so excited.
Yes.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah, and I'm also a big fan of Blake Shelton. I like Blake Shelton.
Yeah.
And
Do you watch The Voice?
Yes.
Yeah.
We love The Voice.
Are you sad that this is the last year for American Idol? Were you an American Idol fan? No?
Nah, not really.
I was, but then last couple years.
Yeah. I liked it when it's terrible to say, but I liked it when
the bad singers.
The bad singers would come up.
Aaron, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because it was awesome, hearing them sing, and the judges, their faces would be like.
Great, really?
And there's one year where there was a guy that would drink water 24/7.
Oh.
And got in there and said, yeah, I need a drink. And so then there was this lady, what was her name? With the brown hair.
Jennifer Lopez?
No, before Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, Rosie Perez?
Yeah. And he walked in and he's like, yeah, can I have I need a drink of water. So,
and he took her water.
Yes.
I remember that. And they were all just like, did that really just happen?
And he drank all her water.
I remember that.
And then after that, he walked out and she's like, can I have another straw or another cup, please?
For real?
I remember. That's
For
right.
real?
Oh, that is true. I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it definitely had its good moments, but that's great. So, what are you looking forward to most for 2016? Excuse me.
Everything.
Yeah.
Just going to camps and everything. Recording. Yeah.
Picking songs right now seems to be the difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking forward to 2016 the most to about being an aunt.
That's right. That's right.
That's number one thing that I'm excited about is McKenna, the little.
Oh, that's a great name. I love that name.
Yeah, there was so much drama between the names. it was either McKenna, Ashlyn, Bunting, or it was just. But they took my middle name, so it's McKenna Reese Bunting.
Nice.
So yeah.
Nice. They're good for you.
There's a good bond between sisters, even with the 14-year age difference.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Big sister looks out for her, and vice versa. So
that's
I
good.
look out for her too sometimes.
Well, good for you.
She's a firefighter, but you take good care of her.
Yeah. What have you looked up to your sister the most about? What do you admire the most about her?
About her, she always sticks up for everybody, and she is so nice to everybody, even though if something bad happens between this person or with her, she's still nice to everybody. And I have so much more, but it's just. But she's such a great big sister.
Yeah.
If I had another sister, I just don't know. I want her to be my sister instead of somebody else.
That's awesome. That's a really lovely thing to say.
Yeah,
Aw.
and like some sisters won't get along, like they'll fight and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But me and my sister, no. I mean, we have our moments, but we don't like scream at each other.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
She's so supportive, and her sister did a little bit of theater in high school, so she kind of knows what
A little bit of what's
she
going
goes
on. Yeah,
through.
yeah,
You know.
yeah.
She was determined to be a firefighter, but she's very supportive, both of them. There's no, oh, my sister's this or you're more important. Nothing.
But it's so funny though, because I mean, Erin, you're full of initiative, tenacity. You know what you want, and then you're talking about your other daughter and how she was really gung ho about being a female firefighter, which in and of itself is a really big accomplishment for a girl to really want to do that. That says something about who she is. And congratulations, Mama. You're building some strong women.
Daddy is
Mama and Daddy.
Daddy's the center of the world in the girls' department there.
It's gonna stay that way, right?
Yeah, he's actually the driving force. I just, I do what I gotta
The
do.
financial force.
That too, yeah.
That's important. Good for you. So,
You can tell he's not proud at all.
So with everything that you've learned and pursuing your dreams and going for what you really love to do, what advice would you give to other kids who might be listening?
Never give up and just follow your dreams. Because
Yeah.
I would sometimes be like, oh, I really want to quit. I can't do this. I just can't, learn. I just want to give up. But then better things come your way. Mm-hmm. So, whenever you say, I want to give up so bad, well, then something good happens. Mm-hmm. And then, when people always say, what would you say if you give good advice? I'll be like, never give up. That's number one thing, never give up.
Well, I think that is an excellent final thought. I think you've done a great job, and I just want to say thank you so much for being on the podcast. Do you want to sign off the podcast? It's really easy.
Sure.
Okay, so then you just say, I'm Erin Reese, or Erin Reese DeJarnette. Is that how you say it? DeJarnette? Okay.
DeJarnette.
DeJarnette?
But DeJarnette.
No, DeJarnette. Hello. My last name's Regagnier. It's French, so I can say DeJarnette and be all right.
The T's aren't silent.
They're not. Okay. So, and then just say, this has been Curve the Cube.
So, okay. This has been Erin DeJarnette. Curve the Cube.
Yay! High five. You were awesome, girlfriend. Congratulations. Thank you so much. You were great.
Thank you.
Yay! Good for you. That was a great job.
That was really.
Yeah, you did awesome.
You have successfully curved the cube.